What's good, family? What's good with y'all? Taking an early morning walk. Sunday, August, I think it's the 19th. Out here in super chill mode. And I'm looking at this Donald Trump flag. It says Trump, take America back. Well, good luck with that. I like Trump, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I know they two parts of the same coin, but hey, man, he really unapologetic about what he believe in, and at least you know what he believe in for the most part. With Kamala, I might be black, I might be Indian, depending on the scenario. You don't know what she believe in. Anyways, I'm not here to talk about politics, my brother. I want to talk about wisdom, the cost, and loss. And it just hit me, so I'm rolling with it. I was thinking about like the red pill. Once you wake up to the knowledge of the truth, whatever specific truth, but truth in general of things, and your mind is enlightened with the pursuit of the truth, the pursuit of the meaning of things, and then you see how things are. And this could be very broad based, but I'm gonna keep this specific. Well, maybe I'll go broad after this, but I was thinking about it says when a man gets wisdom, he increases sorrow. See what I mean? Kind of like when Neo in the Matrix movie was like in his baptism of ignorance, like they say, ignorance is bliss. He was in his baptism of ignorance, which many of us were, till we found out the truth of things. And life has a way of agitating us unto the truth. Agitating us unto the truth. For like specifically when it come to deal with women, and black women in specific, it's like, dang, what's wrong with these people? Why does a black man, you look and you say the Asian woman don't be all up in the Asian man face, and like this, and disrespecting them, and what? And then the agitation of dealing with these beasts, then you walk down the path of finding out the truth, going on the internet, finding out what other dudes' experiences is and stuff, and dealing with these people. Then you find out, dang, it's a whole community of men suffering from the same agitation of these women. So you should search the truth. You should know the truth, and it will make you free. So the search for the truth is liberating, but it's also can be depressing too, because you realize, dang, this sucks. So as a man, you try to search out the logical answer, and you're already wrapped up in the web of the situation. You might be in a marriage, you might already have a couple kids by a couple different chicks. You might already be in it. So it's like, that's why I be telling younger cats, and even on this channel, if I had to do it all over again, I'd be like super monk mode. I wouldn't have sex with none of these women. I really wouldn't have nothing to do with none of them. I would just, knowing what I know now, if I was 14, you know what I mean? Start dealing with these hoes. I'd just be a nerd. But with the wisdom and knowledge I got now, bro, see, that's one of the pains of the acquisition of wisdom. It's like you wish you had this stuff when you was younger, and the discipline to apply it and stuff, then, well, we ain't got no time machine, I understand. But that's what makes it bitter. That's what makes wisdom bitter. And, you know, you're like, dang, I'm bitter because I wish I can go back and change. Well, you can't do nothing but move forward. But it's still, I've thought about that. What if because I'm like, dang, when I was 14, 15, doing these little in the hood black chicks, like, dang, knowing what I know now, that's why I'm so passionate about, teaching these different, understandings and parables. And hopefully, man, just putting it out there. I teach my sons, and I see the I see the benefit of my oldest son. And he's like, I don't like all these. He be up here kind of repeating my my own lyrics, so to speak, back to me. And he ain't got caught up with none of these sluts. He ain't got caught up with no kids. I just want him to prosper. I actually want these children to prosper and to have less destroyed lives. It's already hard for a black man. I've done the heavy lifting so far as going through misery, aggravation, and dealing with these sluts. And, a marriage too. Somebody, oh, you're projecting. No, I'm protecting people that I care about. If I projected, I would say you need to be this. You need to have this amount of money before you get this age. No, I'm protecting these people because I feel a responsibility to give back of the wisdom that I've acquired. I mean, what else am I gonna say? Yeah, I'm gonna tell my daughters don't be no damn whore. I tell my sons don't impregnate none of these damn whores. And really, I'm gonna tell them also, and I do, the dangers of really, man. Somebody threw up. The dangers of really even interacting with the majority of these women. And I'm gonna teach them about the personality types, solipsism, and narcissism of these bitches. Heck yeah, I'm gonna teach them the truth. And if they be foolish enough to destroy their lives by impregnating one of these sluts, or God forbid, legally marrying one of them, then that's on them. I'm free. But see, that's one of the bittering parts of wisdom. It's like, damn, I wish I knew this. I wish my dad had this wisdom to tell me all this stuff. He did tell me some stuff, but man, sometimes you just gotta rock. He didn't really have the sit downs and the long, drawn out sessions that I have with my sons, because he didn't have the wisdom. And a lot of this wisdom is acquired through personal life experience. But also, man, hey, they didn't have the internet like that back then. And we didn't even. Yeah, my dad, they had the internet, but it was slow. Hey, dumb nigga talking, yelling at his dog. But they had like dial-up internet. You ain't had no social media and YouTube. We talking about when I was a kid is what I'm talking about. So the dispersing of wisdom, he just didn't have it, So something I was thinking about, what also is embittering is the way that things are, knowing the way that things are, and you can't do nothing about it to actually change it. For example, you're not going to change American women to become more traditional. You see what I mean? And that's a frustrating thing. Once you kind of understand what it is, you got to accept it. But you sometimes you might feel like damn, it embitters you because you've been okey doked. Like even with brothers going out of this country, getting their passports and leaving this trash bag place. That's a solution to agitation. The agitation that the women in America are masculine, defiant, difficult to deal with, narcissistic, solipsistic, perpetual victims, and Jezebels, and they strong and independent, but always got their hand out for a man's money and attention, but they don't need a man, but yet they do need a man. Then the truths of things, like, dang, this is a system set up against me, and this is the okie doke. This is a system. It's not me. It's set up against me, and this is the okie doke. This is a system set up against me, and this is the okie doke. Once you understand that and internalize, it's like, whoa, this is bitter. The truth of this. Like, this is literally a system that's set up to destroy families. I told even my youngest son, I said, look, America's not a place you want to have children and a family. As a man, not as a woman, the okie doke for the man is, you're getting older. You need to get married and have a family. Why would a parent tell why would a parent that actually knows how America's system is set up? If you love your sons, you shouldn't tell them that bull crap that they should get married and have children in this cesspool called America. Now that you know the truth, just because you maybe want some grandkids or something. Nah, bruh. I would give them advice to my daughters. Different advice. Marry here in America, have kids, make sure the guys are intelligent, this, that, fear the Most High. Because it's no punishment for her. A man get punished for having a wife here in America. A man get punished for being a dude, like I said, Chad or a Pookie. He eventually get punished because she gonna get tired of that particular Chad and Pookie and put him on child support. Hence, the system is rigged against the man, and it's not advantageous to deal with women primarily. Well, you got to get your money up. You got to get your money up. All right, so then you get your money up and you become like Johnny Depp, multi-millionaire, or Jonathan Majors, multi-millionaire, famous, tall. You got to get your masculine game up. Well, cousin is built. He was a Marvel comics actor and all that. Now, but because of the words of a bitch, all that's removed. So you have all of these different, this is the truth. This is the red pill, analogy for the truth, And once you understand this wisdom, you're like, damn, this is a bitter joint. I'm really enjoying. Oh, it's about to rain, man. Try to get out of here before. I better get to the crib. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the crib. Try to finish up this video before it starts raining, but I'm quite a ways away from the crib, so let me go over here and chill. Screw it, I'm gonna take the chance. But then when you find out the path, like, I look at all this stuff as a beautiful thing, man. My pops told me what he could based on the knowledge that he had. Now we have access to the internet and all the super cool videos where women show the degeneracy of themselves and proudly show their degeneracy. So, it's out there on display for everybody to see. So, it's a beautiful thing, but yet it's ugly. And even with you see with like Fresh and Fit, shows like that, where they be interviewing these entitled bitches. And you see that basically you see the truth of things. And the women put it out there nakedly. You see these entitled hoes on that show. You see these entitled. I be watching it, be fun because he be going at these hoes, but then I be like, man, this is toxic. These some toxic women, bro. So you see all these women who live life super easy, show up, showing some titties, and they can just go buy like a $10 outfit, at the secondhand shop or whatever, and just exist. And this setup in America, again, it's a setup against men, and this is the okie doke. Once you understand that truth or the red pill of the situation, it's embittering. You're like, damn, this bitch just show up, don't have to really do nothing, and just because she's a woman specifically located in America, she do not have to compete. She can be fat, and because she exists in America as a woman, she get the automatic leverage in the hookup. Again, this is a setup. It's an anti-male. You know what I mean? And so that's something I was thinking about. The more wisdom you understand about this, you see these chicks on the show, run off at the mouth. They are completely... It's kind of weird because a lot of foreign chicks, say Thailand, that's where I'll be hearing that the women be more accommodating, specifically rubbing shoulders and all that kind of stuff. Automatically because they raised to be all servile. And pretty much, I live next to a Thai chick. Man, they some more feminine, and I don't even really like Asian. Well, nah, I'd be lying. I don't like the body type of Asian chick so far as like no booty and no titties for the most part. You know what I mean? Like the curvaceous, the physical. I like that they petite and compact primarily, and they usually always in shape. But I don't like no fat Asian chick. I don't like that. Or thick like that. Like say a black woman, right? She could be thick and overweight but still have curves. And I don't usually see no thick and over. Now, like I said, 160 pounds, what I mean thick and overweight. And a black woman could wear it and still be like brick house and thick. So what I'm saying is that the black woman's body type is better than the Asian woman's body type. You know what I mean? But the femininity factor of the Asian chick, especially specifically the Thai chick, you're like, yeah, she got she ain't really all that. It's just the femininity, and she in shape, and she's servile. Of course, this ain't all of them, but the femininity, and hey, in the face, she like a 7, she cute. But see with the black woman, where she thoroughly fails, in America more specifically, where she thoroughly fails is the masculinity factor. Where do I start? The masculinity factor, the fake hair, the tattoos, baby kids by other dude. She fell in like every metric. So what I'm saying, foreign women, more specifically, Thai women, man, they understand. I think they raised like that to be more servile because of the hospitality industry in Thailand. You know what I mean? So maybe that's the thing, But I was sitting in my backyard chilling, and one of my Thai neighbors, she came, hey, why do you sit here alone? I was like, because as a black man in America, I'm naturally defensive, like Floyd Mayweather with the shoulder roll, counterpunch, you know what I mean? You don't get no love here, and I'm not no ugly brother at all. I ain't no super pretty boy, but, whatever. I'm a decent looking dude. Lose a few pounds, I accept my strengths and weaknesses. So, but here, I'm just another nigga. I understand that's another bitter pill you gotta swallow. Red pill. In America, as a black man, you could be tall, you could be in shape, and look good, and still be just another nigga. This is America. Because locationally, I accept what it is. It's still bitter. Whereas you could take the same exact black dude, plop him in Germany, and he'd be damn near worshipped. You know what I mean? So, and I experienced that in Colombia. I don't know if I really want to go back to Colombia right now because of the warning not to go back there and all that. But I don't trust the government anyway. But I don't know. I ain't gonna think about that at this moment. But I did love Colombia. But my point is, don't you see that these women in America have like no concept? They're really solipsistic and they don't have no concept of what is a man. What are you supposed to bring? They got this stuff. They say the same list: 6'6", right? 6 feet tall, 6-inch penis, six figures. What was the other? 6-pack. You got all that. You got all that. But it's like, okay, you want this high income dude. And personally, I don't equate the high value man, you know what I mean, with money. I don't, because I look at the personality type, but we talking about women, they physical and all that. So it ain't really anything about no personality type. You can have a rich dude that's low quality and you have a poor dude that's high quality. I don't try to judge people predicated upon money, or tall. You look in the scriptures, when you had King Saul, who was tall, good looking, and all that, but he was rejected of the Most High, and God chose David, one of the younger brothers, like a small dude, young cat, to be the real king. That's who God wanted. But men look at stuff, women look at stuff pretty much on the physical. So I understand what it is. They talking about high value. It's about money and looks and stuff. I understand what it is, but still, that ain't how I look at it. Nevertheless, but I don't agree with he's high value. So that whole concept, I don't resonate with it. Nevertheless, they want a high value man, but then the question is, all right, so this dude making all this money, tall and good looking, all that, etc. What the hell do you bring to the table? Why would that dude want you? And these women like, huh? What? Bring something to the table. I am the table. So enter passport, bro. Right? Go to Thailand, and have a cheap life and have a good looking chick. Or stay here in America and deal with idiot females that have no concept that they have to actually bring something to the table. Like they want something for nothing. Then the other bitter pill to swallow is to understand that these hoes in America get something for nothing. The other bitter pill to swallow is to see the simpetry, the simping going on with these tricks and simps accommodating these hoes' solipsistic nature. You know what I mean? Like, God, all right, me and you, we might be a red pill brother and all that, and masculine, whatever. We want our women to serve us, But this ain't even a culture to have that, because women ain't culturalized to be wives. They culturalized to be pass around whores, man. AKA feminist women. So because they culturalized to be prostitutes and solipsistic and narcissistic, and have multiple men serve them, it's not that they just have this thought process or this philosophy. It is that the legal system plus the simps in this culture all co-sign all of her narcissism and solipsism and prostitution. And so when you look at this, it's like a bitter pill to swallow. This is the truth. This is, red pill. I was thinking about red pill, thinking about wisdom, then thinking about the loss, So I don't know, man. Just thinking about, like they say, who was that dude in the Matrix movie? Scott, I forgot his name. The Judas dude. He said ignorance is bliss. And sometimes, man, you be in the Matrix, you don't know no better. It's like the more you know, you lose your innocence. You know what I mean? You was ignorant, and now you ain't ignorant no more. Now, lost, you know what I mean? Lost that ignorance like card, you know what I mean? So now you out here understand the truth. It's like, God, man, the more wisdom and knowledge you get, the less people want to be around you. And that's what I'm talking about, loss. The less people want to be around you, and the less people you want to be around. I can't be in the same company of simps. I can't be in the same company of feminists, because feminists and simps go together. And I don't fit with those people. I'll be in the company just to do this, talk about this, and just kind of, if I got to be in there, move in, move out. But in general, they don't fit my personality type. My energy and spirit don't match theirs, and we gonna conflict. So therefore, you lose a lot of people you thought was important to you, but it's still, and then you find yourself alone a lot of times. You know what I mean? Because people not on your same wavelength, you know. And so that's one of the reasons I came on. I'm like, hey, man, once you start, it's like a light click, and you start, man, what's the reason behind this? Oh, and you find out these facts, like 70, 80% of the women is the ones generating the divorces, maybe about 85. And you're like, well, dang, I heard and I thought, because I was in darkness, I thought that it was men who initiated the divorces the majority of the time. Then you find out other about female nature. Well, dang, I thought that men cheated most of the time. Then you find out, you find out these different things, and it's embittering, but it's sweet bitterness, so to speak. It's like honey, and it's like, what's bitter? It's honey and vinegar at the same time, like the perfect mix. I would rather be a dude who is bittered by the truth than pimped with sweet nothings. That sweet honey nothings, you know what I mean? BS. I don't like being BS. And my pursuit for the truth is when you pursue the truth is agitating because, but I can't do nothing else. I gotta pursue the truth, man. Even though it's be bitter, you know. So that's kind of like my personality and me and you brothers' personality. You want the truth. You know, you want to find out why or the reason why. You just go along because you told to go along. So I find myself alone, like right now at this park, sitting down thinking and making this video. But yeah, man, the red pill, the wisdom, and loss. It's like the more you know about, especially you get into the spirit, man, you don't really fit in among these people. You know, it takes a special type of woman to want to deal with a spiritual brother, like of the scriptures, man. I mean, not just a church chick that just go to church and all that. You know, female pastors. How you gonna just because a woman go to church don't mean she's spiritual. You know what I mean? And it takes a certain type of broad that's submissive, and most women in America ain't even like that, man. You know, I can't deal with masculine women, man. You got to do what the hell I say do. I'm not doing this egalitarianism. No. Why that don't fit my personality either. Being ignorant don't fit my personality, and being in the presence long term with a masculine woman don't fit my personality, and communicating with simps don't fit my personality. So it's like, hey, you know, you be like the wise man sitting under the tree. You know, there was a wise man. There was a city that was in scripture. It was a city that was being about to be invaded by a force of, an army that was a greater force than the city could withstand. And there was a poor wise man there who had the wisdom, and the people were fretting, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? And there was a poor wise man there. Just because you wise don't mean you rich. And just because you rich don't mean you wise. And just because you broke don't mean you stupid. You know, sometimes like Lazarus, the Most High keep you in a repressed situation and don't hook up situations for you to make maneuvers in a financially positive direction. And sometimes a blithering idiot, stupid dude get all the money and riches and hoes. You're like, dang. And you conclude that the Most High gives some people this and he gives some people that because he feel like it. That's it. Why they give Lazarus aggravation and affliction and tribulation and misery and sickness? Not sickness, but disease and all that. I think not leprosy, but why they give him that, but gave the rich man all these riches? Well, it's the mind of the Most High Yah, but I believe that Lazarus was clearly of the elect, and the rich man didn't matter. In this world, you got gold and you got dirt. Most of us is dirt, and when a light switch hit, the Most High click it, boom. We actually in the dirt, but we actually gold, I should say. And so, but anyways, I don't know, just thinking about wisdom, the accumulation of wisdom often makes you lonely because you like, I don't want to be around these people. And then you got other people you want to be around, but then they don't want to be around you because you got this knowledge and you more spiritual or whatever. It ain't no self-aggrandizing thing. It absolutely is what it is. I'm not no, like, I have to look in the mirror. I have to look at myself. I can't, I'm happy that I'm this way, that I have to know the truth. I have to evaluate myself. I have to be honest with myself. I can't BS myself. You know what I mean? And it's agitating, but it's liberating. You know what I mean? It's agitating and yet liberating at the same time. I'm liberated from the darkness and being ignorant. You know, so I can't be a trick or a simp dude because I ain't built like that. But you can have more women, or at least have women in your company all the time if you spending money on them and giving them all this attention. You could be around women. But then a wise man once said, keep not the company of a woman. Don't keep the company of a woman too much. Because of women come wickedness. So it's like, dang, that show you that a dude, a simp that's always in the presence of a female all the time like that is a wicked dude in general. Because women is generally, especially these feminist women, they don't like being around masculine men. So they don't like being, because, they like being worshipped and stuff. I ain't saying I'm most masculine and blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying, masculine women don't like being around masculine men. So, I don't know, man. Just a wise brother sitting up under the tree, you know what I mean? Oak tree right here. And just thinking about the accumulation of wisdom, the loss of things, and the red pill. This is something I was thinking about, man. The more you know, the more I'm telling you, bro. But back to what I was saying about the podcast, Fresh and Fit podcast, and you see these hoes, you around these hoes, listen to them talk. It's like they don't have common sense. And then because the solipsism and narcissism is so high in these broads, that when you do have a woman who is like saying pro male talking points and or logical talking points, you look at her as a chameleon. Like, I hear about 3 chicks, 2 of them black, like 2 of them white, and I'm like, okay, yeah, you saying this good. And I posted one of them in a what do you call it, community section. She talking male talking points, but yeah, it's cool to hear that. But I'm like, you probably a chameleon. You know what I mean? I walk with distrust when it comes to women because I understand them. I don't hate them. I just understand them. You shouldn't be trusting no woman, man. Not after you got the knowledge of the wisdom in the red pill. After you understand these bros, you don't need to be up here trusting them. Yeah, sure, love them, but don't trust them. One of the worst things you could do is trust a female, especially after seeing all of this seeing all of the different ways that they've destroyed men in this country. Why would you trust women? I mean, you still deal with them, etc. But anyway, just something I was thinking about, brothers. But back to the podcast, you got these shit. They showing you the beauty of this, but it's ugly, but it's pretty. It's bitter, but it's sweet, right? The beauty of this is that they show you who they are. They don't have no fear, and if they do have any reserve, like women, talking against OnlyFans and stuff, if they had or acting, I'll never do OnlyFans. The only reason she probably wouldn't do OnlyFans is because it's gonna hurt her financially. Financially, being that later on a man likely won't want to marry her if she, if they see her getting ran through on OnlyFans. Most dudes will still, it's about. I think shame is a good thing. Women should be shamed for being, prostitutes and on OnlyFans and all that. And dudes definitely should be shamed for marrying a woman that's on OnlyFans. This shame should continue, and I think it's a good thing. Women have always been shamed for being street women, and it should never stop. They want to shame men for everything, but women in this country pretty much don't get shamed, man, for nothing. And I'm glad that at least the shame still exists for the OnlyFans stuff. But seeing these bras run their mouth on the podcast and stuff is it's beautiful and it's ugly. It's bitter and it's sweet. Bitter and sweet. Sweet because now you understand female nature. Bitter because you're like, dang, this is how women actually think. And maybe you look back at your life, you're like, dang, that's why that woman was doing that. Oh, that's why she was doing it. She was running this game. You know what I mean? So it's bittersweet. But I'd rather take the wisdom and, sometimes I'll be watching them. I'm like, dang, man, I can't watch this all the time. Even though it'd be funny because cuz be spitting, logical stuff. But you spit into a group of bitches who don't care and who ain't raised to care, who ain't raised to be feminine. And this crazy part, like I said, going back to what I was saying about the Thailand chicks, a lot of them been raised to be feminine, at least, even if they got a high body count, they still raised to at least know how to serve the man, I would say that. And from what I understand in my experiences overseas, that's been, I ain't never experienced like the femininity of the Asian woman. And even, like I said, one of my neighbors was Thai. And, I'm chilling in the back because I like to be in my isolated, energies sometimes, a lot of times. And she came, hey, why you sitting here? Here. She brought me a couple beers. Come on over, we can eat. And I was like, dang. It was all this in a femininity, man. It ain't even fake. It's like weirdly, her face was like super feminine and glowing. And her other friend, she didn't really look all that good. But the femininity was there, man. It's something, it's beautiful. Female femininity, like I said, the chick's body physically is not beating no black woman. You understand me? But it ain't about just her physical body, because like with the Asian chick, more specifically, Asian women in general, they more feminine in general. The Thai chicks, they have more like a feminine, outgoing, friendly, extra friendly. And I still see run into one of her associates, cool dude. I see him maybe twice a month or something. Yeah, hi, how y'all doing? Okay, just friendly freaking people is odd, man. Especially being a brother here in America, nobody give a shit about you, man. Excuse my language, but nobody care about you here for the most part. You know what I mean? And then you get all this interaction with people engaging you and feminine women. It's like, God, man, this. And then you look at your own women, a lot of them masculine and tough and rugged, and weave. You're like, do I want the Asian woman with a feminine face and accommodating, or do I want Shanquisha with a confrontational spirit and masculine that you got to keep contending with and contending with and contending with? Man, that's a layup, man. That's when you go for the layup or the 3-pointer, man, the 3-pointer more difficult. You know what I mean? I'm going for the layup or the long mid-range shot. You're going to get the same result, 2 points. I'm going for the layup, man. So that's why a lot of brothers leave this country, because they want actual women who are actually feminine. So it is something I was thinking about, man. Just the accumulation of wisdom, the red pill, and loss. So yeah, man, just like I said, seeing these women on the podcast, seeing them how they interact, you just see, hey man, it is what it is. This is naked female nature. Now, the foreign woman might be more feminine and all that, but understand female nature. And going from this garbage to going to, some another country where the women more feminine and stuff, take with you the knowledge and understanding of female nature with you. Then, don't take the baggage, but take the knowledge of how these bras are when they socially conditioned to be this way. I'm telling you, bro, I gotta be honest, it is entertaining seeing some of these. Like I seen these videos, man, it's just, these women are trash, bro. They don't have no concept of serving a man. They don't have no concept of sharing a man. They don't have no concept of helping this man. They don't have no concept that they supposed to bring something to the table. You see these bros talk, it's just all about what you gonna give for me. He gotta be this, he gotta be that. All right, what you gonna bring to the table? I am the table. Like, dang. But yeah, you got women in other countries who's way better, feminine than you, better looking than you. Got their own hair. But it's like, that's why I say American women they live on easy mode here in America. They don't have to compete. Because the reality internationally, as we see with these, foreign women, talking trash back to these American women, the American women cannot compete with these women. You see what I mean? So the shame don't work on foreign women because your man is leaving America to go to the foreign women because you don't know how to treat a man. So that the proof is in the pudding. You know what I mean? The grade, you already graded. And you're already low graded. So if you was taking care of your business, I was watching this one Thai chick, I think she was Thai, maybe Filipino, clapping back at some white chick, maybe it was Thailand. And she was like, if you was taking care of your man, he wouldn't be here in my country coming after us. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I like it when these foreign chicks be going back and forth with these. It's kind of toxic, so I don't watch it too much, but it's sobering too. It's bittersweet, right? So anyways, man, I don't want to make this video too long. But yeah, man, it's liberating to know the truth of things, but it's also embittering when you still in this stupid country. You know what I mean? And in general, I think it's beneficial to know female nature, locally and abroad. Because, you can get, coming from the hells of America relationship-wise, and you go say Thailand or Philippines, and these women are feminine and accommodating, etc. Or Colombia, South American women are beautiful. And, like, I ain't never experienced Brazil, but, women who really into you, all in your face, competing over you, like good-looking women as 8s and 9s, maybe. Like, here in America, 8 and 9, competing over you with her own real hair. You know what I mean? And many, many, many of them, and, regularly kissing men. And I don't like kissing women. You know what I mean? Unless she like a virgin, I don't like kissing women. Because this broad, just as quick as she kiss you in the mouth, that's the one part of the Brazilian culture that I heard of. I never experienced, I admit that. But they say that, the Brazilian women, if they really like you, they can compete. I like that factor. But then they'll compete with other women against you and try to absorb all your time and energy and sexual energy and stuff, which I do like being simped after. Second thing, though, I don't like is I don't like kissing women. Like, how you don't even know me. You know what I mean? How you just gonna kiss me in my mouth? And, I don't like no woman kissing me in my mouth. Why? Because now I understand women. You know what I mean? Women be doing all kind of stuff with their mouth with all kind of dudes. If she just gonna kiss this dude in the mouth, kiss the next dude, I don't know this woman. She could just swallow some DNA from the next dude. I'm gonna kiss you in your mouth, man. Nah, man. You know what I mean? I don't like kissing. Yeah. So, but my point is, at least the broad is in you in the game. You know what I mean? So, but that's a specific factor. I ain't gonna really, it is what it is. I don't like that because I don't like kissing chicks because I understand women be some dirty hoes and I ain't trying to, but these women, man, I know some stories from personal life, man. Dude did some business with another dude's woman. Let's just put it like that. Did some business with another dude's woman. You know what I'm saying. She came home, kissed her husband after just literally eating some DNA from another dude. And I know this personally, from a cat I know. But I was like, God, man. So it's like, dang. So he married to this chick but just kissed her in the mouth. And that's, like, dude, bro, you gotta watch what you say on the tube, but certain things, is disrespect. Certain levels of disrespect equals deletion, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't saying do nothing, but I see why these dudes be going crazy over these women because they actually take a lot of men go crazy and go on these do crazy things and self delete and or either delete the woman or delete a lot of people or delete the guy that she's sleeping with but that she chose, but you ain't gonna do nothing to the female. A lot of these dudes do that because they love sick, man. They all into the woman. You know what I mean? And they are in the darkness. They have not taken a red pill. They do not have the wisdom and the discipline. They do not understand that this is a setup against men, and it's the okie doke. Once you understand that, you like, no, I ain't kissing women. I can't. Even though I love her, I can't take her seriously and be all in love with her because I understand women. I understand the legal structure. I understand that female nature. I understand that the more you love her, the less she gonna love you. The more you into her, the less she gonna be into you. I understand all this stuff, and it's embittering, but it's the truth. And so these dudes be going to deletion mode, because they are in the darkness and they still believe that this woman is relevant, that she's relationship material. They don't understand the truth about women. They don't understand that women, have multiple sex partners and they could have 5 dudes that she slept with earlier today, clean herself off, apple cider vinegar, come back and kiss the dude in the mouth, hug the children, kiss the dude. It's like, and the dude just come back home from work, not even, thinking nothing of it. This bro, man, it's once you understand female nature, bro, and you internalize it, you like, man, it is what it is, bro. And this goes for women in other cultures too. Don't take them seriously like that neither. I say don't take no woman seriously and give your all to the woman. I don't see no benefit in that. This ain't the kingdom, bro. These are, and even in the patriarchy, man, you gotta guard yourself, man. And that's what I done concluded. You lose the ignorance of women. You lose kind of like the childhood infatuation and stuff with women. The more you know about them, especially these narcissistic, solipsistic wretches we call women in America primarily. Not all the women, of course, but once you understand that, you have been through some things, you be like, man, nah, bro, I don't want to go through the pain of dealing with that no more. So take that same understanding about women wherever you go in the world, I think it's a good, like I said, it's bittersweet, man. Bitter because, dang, this is literally the truth. Dang, I got to be on guard dealing with women. I don't want to be free. I want to be relaxed and chill dealing with women. But then you be too relaxed and too chill, and you be loving her too much. It's like, dang, I got to be balanced, where the woman can just be in her emotions. Sometimes I just want to chill and just be happy. You know what I mean? It's not like that as a man. I mean, you can still be happy with your chick, but you know what I mean? Like, they just have free reign and just, you can't be like that really as a man because you got to be on guard. And like even right now, I'm looking around, I'm circumspect. I'm looking to my, my left, my right, looking at my, 12, my 6, you know what I mean? And my eyes always scanning and I'm looking for any potential danger. Like they say, for example, the best thing to do against a robber is to see them coming so that you don't be aware that they coming. So then, you look at them, oh, I see you over there. Then they not apt. Most people ain't doing like strong arm robbery because this ain't SHTF the collapse yet. But in general, robbers they predators, so they try to take, they prey, right? And they try to take them unexpectedly, like a cat. He does the stalking and stuff. Well, takes the unexpected prey. That's how women are. And as a man, you got to understand, like, women in America is predatory. Women in general is predatory. But in America, it's the naked nature of women. You know what I mean? So as a man, you got to be keeping your head on the swivel when it comes to these women. You do that in your natural, you walking up and down the street. I'm doing it right now. Keep your head on the swivel at the park. You got to do the same thing when it comes to women. Keep your head on the swivel. Keep your heart, guarded. And don't be all too much into your woman. And that's what I was saying, like, a man might go overseas and you not used to all this femininity. Enjoy it abroad, however, also keep your heart guarded and keep your head on the swivel. It's just, like I said, this woman kissing you in the mouth, you go, oh my God, I love her. What did she swallow yesterday? You know what I mean? Or earlier today? You know what I mean? She kissing you in your mouth. Some of these chicks be having, they be hating, they get off on the being wicked like that. They get off on, they get off on having knowing that they put like this. They get off on knowing that they lay with another dude and then mixing it in with the other dude. They like this mixed wickedness, you know what I mean? Mixing DNAs and stuff. Some women have a wicked fetish like that. They you know, bro. He's some wicked hoes, bro. Of course, not all, but yeah, man. I heard some chick. She was in a video. She was talking. That was one of her things that really got her off. Is knowing that she did something with another dude with her mouth, and then kissed her man and stuff. Knowing that the DNA is still in it. Oh God. You see what I mean? Even to say this shit. Excuse my language. To say this, bro. Man, I could see. Oh. But see, that would destroy a man if he didn't know female nature. You know what I mean? But that's the highest level of ultra disrespect, bro. I don't even want to talk about that no more. But what I'm saying is that women will go to that level, man, to get back in their dude. And if you in La La Land and you believe women are sugar and spice and everything nice, and she could never, not my woman, she'd never do that. I don't need to get no paternity test. And you find out, right? And then now you want to the person want to delete themselves because they didn't respect what is and what is female nature and the ugliness that it can be when it's unchecked. You see what I mean? So just something I was thinking about, man. Red pill, wisdom, knowledge, etc., etc. Anyways, brothers, like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, thanks to the brothers that donate to the channel. You can do that in the link in the description. Much respect to you, brothers. Peace.